Hey folks, it's another day, another unboxing, and this here is the ZTE Axon 10 Pro. Yeah, I know you were waiting for this one. I finally have a review unit, so this is exciting. Let's have a look at the box. As you know, this phone is very affordable for its specs, very much like the Zenfone 6 that I'm going to unbox shortly. I finally have one of those as well. So let's take a look, shall we? Dun, 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 dun. Nothing here. Here's the phone. So yeah, there's a divider here, and then we've got some documentation right there and a SIM removal tool according to the icons. There's your SIM removal tool, and well, maybe that wasn't documentation. Supposed to be though, but remember this is potentially a pre-production unit since it is a review device. But we do get a case, which is really nice. One of those TPU cases. Those generally supply with a product from the manufacturer don't tend to age too badly, so I like that. They don't kind of turn brownish yellowish over time. So that's another thing we got here. And then of course we have the charger and probably a cable. Let's have a look. So here is a fast charger. It does have the Quick Charge 3 logo from Qualcomm, and I'll pause here for a second so you guys can look at the specs. A little too small for me to read while I'm on camera, but pretty small. Hopefully it's at least something like 18 watts. It'd be nice. Won't see anything else in this box. And we've got this other box which I think will have the cable. Oh, and earbuds. Nice touch. So there's a USB Type-C here. One end to Type A cable, nothing to write home about. And as I said, it seems like we have some earbuds in here, which are 3.5 millimeter. Interesting. Nice that they ship some earbuds, although I don't think that's very necessary. But again, at this price point, this is cool. I haven't mentioned price yet, but I did compare it to the Zenfone 6, so you know what's coming. There's apparently no headphone jack on this phone because there's a USB Type-C to 3.5 millimeter adapter. Interesting that the earbuds are 3.5 millimeter. They didn't put USB-C earbuds in there. So that's it in the box. So let's have a look at the phone, shall we? Here we go. This is the Axon 10 Pro. You can see here it's got some really nice stuff on the back. I'm going to actually pull this out because I don't want to show you anything else than the phone itself. Ooh, look at that. That's exciting. So it says Axon here, a ZTE here, and it does have optical something. Can't really tell. But 3 cameras, 1 flash. Let me walk you through the specs on the cameras real quickly. So obviously there is a 48 megapixel main sensor. I'm not sure which one it is. This is probably the Sony IMX586 or 582, which is a pretty popular sensor. It downsamples to 12 megapixels by binning 4 pixels into 1, so you get like a super pixel. f1.7 OIS phase detect autofocus, pretty cool. The next one is an 8 megapixel telephoto. 3 times optical zoom with phase detect autofocus, OIS, and f/2.4 sensor. Pretty normal spec. We're starting to see some faster lenses like the iPhone 11 with f/2.0 and the Note 10 with f/2.1 on the telephoto. So that's a little bit of a miss, but hey, at this price, again, I haven't mentioned the price, but I will in a minute. You guys stay tuned for that. This is a pretty great deal. The final camera is a 20 megapixels, yes, 20, and that's an ultra wide f/2.2. The dual LED flash here, and you know, that's it. It looks pretty nice. It's kind of very similar to the Huawei phones in terms of layout with things in landscape mode. Very, very clever. Obviously glass in the back, very shiny, not too fancy, but definitely shiny. And then in front here, we have a 6.47 AMOLED display. So this is a 1080p screen. I just turned on the phone. You can see there's a teardrop notch here for the selfie camera, which is a 20 megapixel f/2.0. And you can see this beautiful LED full screen display with a notch. Clearly somebody set this up already. So, hey, you benefit. I'm going to have to do a factory reset on that sucker, but look at that. That's pretty nice, right? Nice display, looks good. Good viewing angles. Makes nice little sounds when you touch it. So yeah, not bad at all. There's a tiny little teardrop notch. So let's walk around the phone real quick. You've got nothing here on the top, right? That's pretty straightforward. There's maybe a secondary mic here. On the left-hand side, again, nothing, very straightforward. On the bottom here, you have the primary mic, USB Type-C, and a mono speaker. I'm not sure if this has two speakers. Apparently it does. It might be using the earpiece. According to the specs, it does have stereo speakers. You can see the earpiece up here. So then there's a volume rocker and a power lock key with a tiny little red dot on the power lock key. That is on the right hand side, and that's it. I'm not sure, where did the SIM slot go here? Did I miss it? It is actually on the bottom, folks. This is not a primary mic. This is actually the SIM slot. Check it out. You can kind of barely see the outline of it. It's so flush, I missed it. So yeah, it would make sense they would stick the microphones in with the speaker in here. But anyway, you get the idea. So there you go. That is the lay of the land. Now you're gonna see what are the specs on this, and this is where things get interesting. So triple camera, really nice, beautiful AMOLED display, stereo speakers, and we have a Snapdragon 855 on board and 6 gigs of RAM, 128 gigs of storage. This particular unit is 8 gigs of RAM and 256 gigs of storage. The pricing starts at, are you ready? This is exciting, $549 US. You can buy this unlocked from ZTE, $549 US. That's pretty impressive. It's not too thick. It has a 4,000 milliamp hour battery, so you're not gonna get stuck with battery life. Not bad at all. I think this is pretty cool, folks. And I'm gonna put this through its paces and let you know how I feel about it on the podcast. I'm also reviewing this phone for Geekspin, so check this out. I'll have the review up in a few days, and until then, I hope you subscribe to the channel, like this video, tell your friends, all that good stuff. Remember, the podcast is at mobiletechpodcast.com. That's mobiletechpodcast.com. You can subscribe with any of your favorite RSS readers, but of course, you can also find me on Google, Apple, Pocket Cast, Overcast, TuneIn Radio, and Spotify. So please subscribe to the YouTube channel here. Like the video, tell your friends. Subscribe to the podcast, like the video, tell your friends, all that good stuff. And stay tuned, I'll have more unboxing videos soon. Cheers, everybody.